Kentucky Pro Football Hall of Fame is holding many events in the upcoming weeks.
So today, Frank Minnifield and Collier McLaughlin joins us to tell us more. So I know you have so much happening. Tell us all about it.
You want to go first?
You go first.
All right. Well, I want to talk a little bit about something that a lot of people don't know, and that's our All-Commonwealth team. You know, the Hall of Fame really is about football at all levels. I mean, we start with the pros. That's who we celebrate. But we also are really supporting and celebrating every level of football in the state. And the All-Commonwealth team is composed of players from all 17 colleges who play football. And their coaches nominate them, people who are leaders on the field and in the classroom. And the really exciting thing, they get a beautiful medallion and a hat and a backpack, a leather Hall of Fame backpack, and they get them presented in the Capitol Rotunda.
Oh, wow.
And it's, you know, a lot of these kids have never been to the Capitol before, and so it's really impressive to be there. And so that happens on Friday afternoon, and then they're welcome to come to the dinner at Friday night as well.
That's really cool.
Absolutely, and it looks like you guys are honoring 5 inductees, of course, of the class 2024. And so you have another event as well, June 28th, the Purple Jacket Dinner. Can you talk a little bit about that?
The Purple Jacket Dinner is where our inductees receive their ring, they receive their plaques, they receive these purple jackets. And so at that event, it's a dinner. But at that event, that's where we will honor the guys, and we will officially induct them into the Kentucky Pro Football Hall of Fame.
So if I wanted to come and check it all out, where can I go to see maybe some of the people that have been honored before?
Well, that's a really great question, because we love people to ask that question, because we want people to go to our Hall of Fame website. Our website is the Kentucky Pro Football Hall of Fame.org. And Kentucky Pro Football is, so you got KY, and then you spell out pro football, then HOF.org.
Yep, there it is on the screen. Perfect.
That will get you to everything you need to know about what we're doing.
Yeah, really neat.
Can you tell us a little bit about some of those inductees? Do you know specifically?
Oh, yeah, without doubt. I mean, I don't want to take too long.
Okay.
But, you know, 23 years ago, when we did our very first class, I won't ever forget it. There was a football player from UK that said, "Wow, this was unbelievable. But do we have enough football players in the state of Kentucky to do this every year?" And now here we are 23 years later, and these guys are some of the greatest players to ever play in the state of Kentucky.
And we've got 112 people in our Hall of Fame.
That's a lot.
Wow.
And all of them is great. All of them have done unbelievable things in the NFL. But this year's class is going to have Fred Lee Davis. Fred Lee Davis played for the Washington Redskins. He was an All-Pro 2 years for the Washington Redskins. We got Luke Stocker. He's probably one of the hometown kids. He's from Berea. Did unbelievable with the Tampa Bay and Tennessee Titans. And he also is still coaching for the Tennessee Titans.
Okay.
We have Maurice Douglas. He played for UK. And UK, he was probably one of their strong men. He was a guy that they were depending on to really play real tough defense and be on every tackle. And he played 11 years for the Chicago Bears. And then we have Harry Douglas. Harry Douglas is probably somebody you may recognize, because he's on ESPN all the time. And he played 11 years for the University of Louisville and played for Atlanta Falcons. That's backwards. Played Atlanta Falcons for 11 years and played for the University of Louisville.
Okay.
We would hope that he would have got his degree by now.
Yeah. So let me ask you, I know you have several people who are being nominated, and then you choose the specific inductees. What are some of the characteristics that you look for that you're like, this person, he excels and I need him in the Hall of Fame?
The number one thing we look for is how many years you played in the NFL.
Okay.
And that you meet our minimal requirements. Our minimal requirements are that you have to have some relationship with the state of Kentucky. You either have to have been born here, go to school here, or presently you live here. And you have to play at least 5 years in the NFL. Now, once you meet those requirements, we think that anybody that has played 10 years in the NFL, they gotta be great.
They gotta be recognized for
You
something,
gotta
right?
be
Yeah.
recognized, right? So most of our guys, all these guys that you heard about today, they all played over 10 years in the NFL. They deserve to be recognized here in the state of Kentucky because they've gone on and did great things in the name of the state of Kentucky. So
Yeah, absolutely.
We don't have anybody in our organization. When I say organization, I'm talking about the Kentucky Pro Football Hall of Fame, that we would be a little bit ashamed of to put up against any player from any team in the National Football
They're all
League.
And that's
incredible.
perfect,
They all
right?
incredible.
Thank you both so much for being here. We
Yeah.
truly appreciate it. We'll make sure to get those tickets.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely.